Dropping this Friday, December 3rd, we have the Maniere Air Jordan 1 collaboration releasing on the Nike Sneakers app and a few Tier 0 stores around the country. So in today's video, we're going to talk about is it worth buying this sneaker, and then a little bit later towards the end of the video, we're going to talk about some resale predictions. Now this sneaker already released via the Maniere website the day before Thanksgiving on November 24th. And just like a lot of you guys, I was trying to cop the sneaker, I got into the queue, I sat there for a while until I eventually took my L, but I really wasn't even that mad about it because I really do respect the process in which Maniere does their drops. You know, a lot of people were able to cop this sneaker manually, and even though this is more of a limited release where there's not like a whole lot of pairs out there, to see that many manual dubs was really refreshing to see. You know, I did see way more L's, you know, not everybody was able to cop this sneaker. Now the total stock numbers that are rumored for this is less than 50,000 pairs, and that's what the in-store raffle that Maniere did, the online drop, and the Nike Sneakers app stock that we're about to get now. So it's probably going to be closer to 30,000 pairs than 50,000, but that's not that many, guys, and there's a lot of people trying to cop this sneaker. It does have some hype back behind it, and it's not going to be the easiest sneaker to obtain. Now, if there's one thing that people seem to not like about this sneaker, it's the cracked leather that's used for the whole basis of the entire silhouette. Now, personally for me, you know, it's not the most pleasant looking leather, to be honest with you, but it's different. It stands out a little bit and it's unique. It's not the everyday leather that we see on most Air Jordan 1s, but what I like most about collaborations like this, it's not necessarily the hype or the value that we're gonna have, you know, on the secondary market after the sneaker releases. It's the little details that they put in sneakers like this. When you have a quote by Michael Jordan with his signature on it, those are little details that we don't get for, you know, basic GRs that Nike releases or anything like that. If you get a GR Air Jordan 1 that releases that has 120,000 pairs, they don't put all these little details into it. And that's one thing I do like about, you know, collaborations with other companies and stuff like that, because they do give you, you know, added things that you don't typically normally get with GRs. Now, whether you like this sneaker or not, one thing is for certain, it's definitely going to sell out. It's going to be tough to get. Most of us are going to take L's on it, just to be honest with you. Now, the retail price point for the sneaker is $200. Now, that's $30 more expensive than most Air Jordan 1s. But this is a collaboration, so anytime that they collab with Travis Scott or another company, they do switch up the price point a little bit, so that's to be expected. Now, I really do like the way that this sneaker looks. I'm going to be going for it. I hope I'm able to get it. I would love to be able to rock the sneaker. I would love to be able to add it to my collection. But if I catch an L on it, I don't necessarily think it's like a must cop, like no matter what, I have to get it. I have to run right to StockX and go and pick it up. I don't necessarily think that, you know, that's the case for me personally, but I definitely wouldn't mind having it. Now let's talk about some resale predictions. Now at the time of this recording, which is the night before the release, out on the secondary market like GOAT, StockX, and eBay, the prices for these sneakers have actually decreased dramatically. But the sneaker already released, people already got pairs in the mail, and some of you guys have probably already put yours up on StockX. So the lower sizes like 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, they're going anywhere between like that 320 to 370 range, maybe even $400 depending upon the size. But the higher sizes like 11, 11.5, 12, 12.5, 13, those are going to be your money sizes. Those are holding pretty steady at like that $450 to $500 range. Now, I think this is going to be a great long-term hold, especially for like the next year. I see this sneaker definitely doing numbers. It's probably easily going to be a $600 Air Jordan 1. Short term, you're at least going to make $150, $200 off of it. If you can't afford to hold this sneaker for the long term, definitely flip it now so you can invest in something else, or, you know what I mean, just use your money for other things like bills and stuff like that. But, you know, I think that the price for this is definitely going to keep going up. Just like the Air Jordan 3 Maniere, when those originally dropped, the prices went down pretty cheap. You know, they were like a $280, $300 sneaker, and you see what they're doing now. Now, some of you might argue that the Air Jordan 3 Maniere is better than this Air Jordan 1. That's debatable. I think they're both dope. I think the trajectory for each one is going to follow the same suit, so I think that this Air Jordan 1 is definitely going to be doing numbers, especially in the long term. But guys, these are just my opinions when it comes to this particular release. If you disagree with me, that's totally cool. You could comment down below as to why you disagree, and we could talk about it. You know, sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. I feel like I'm right way more than I'm wrong, but this is just how I feel and what I think is going to happen. If you guys are actually able to catch a W on this sneaker, you can comment that down below as well. I'd like to see you guys win. Even if I catch an L, you know, I like to celebrate it with you. But other than that, I'd like to thank you all for your time. Thank you for stopping over here to watch another one of my videos. I really do appreciate it, and good luck to you all. And until next time, peace.